Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see what we can do here. Where did I leave off? Help one complete the Titan craft so that you can. Alright, what's the objective? Puzzle tree, Diamond Oak. Head to Gormon promised to get your hands on Diamond Oak. Okay. Alright, let's try doing the ship first. How long will the Titan craft so you'll be able to... Alright, so I have to go find Danview Grotto and Gormont Province to get your hands on some Diamond Oak. Okay. So where's the grotto? Let's see how much of this I remember. See, it doesn't specify where anything is. That's the issue. Let's see if they just skip trail Gormon. That's all Torgoth, lower level. It's General Torgoth. There's no, like, real map. So, question of the day, where is the grotto? Oh, I guess let's go the way that it's telling me to go. See, do I want to fight him? No, I don't want to fight him. Definitely don't want to fight him. Jump. Jump. Jump up there, please. I don't want to fight the big guy. I can fight this guy.
Okay, bring it on. I'm just young. Make haste and retreat. Why not? Ha! Spinning!
Rush down.
And yeah.
Okay, here we go. This eye can remain for sure.
Why not? My thoughts exactly. Spinning! So back! Yeah!
Come on.
Steady. Now, let's show them what we're really
With the power of friendship.
Sounds like something else came in the battle. Where's that steam bomb at?
Why not? Break. Gotcha.
Go. Okay, so we can go fire.
Pirates, let's go.
Rex, I'm with you.
It's a mega eruption. Bee, more bees.
Ha! Everyone's getting psyched. ready as the enemy. Anchor shot. Spinning. Sure. Yeah. Steady. Great sword. Back. No, don't look this way.
I hope that wasn't a summon.
Out the juice.
Holy shit. What the hell hit me for 5,700? Oh, that guy. Time to run. Time to run as fast as possible.
I'm all
Ow.
out of juice.
Of course something hit me for 5,700. That's one thing I hate about this. Ugh.
Tora made things a little easier
Lovely.
for you.
All the way back here.
Poppy failed her mission.
Let's try it again.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Fucking level 90 guys walking around with level 10 guys. It's like being in Stranglethorn Vale.
Up.
Let's just get the fuck out of here. I'm not even gonna try to fight something.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Wherever it is, I'm gonna get away. Ow. You know, I ain't even playing. I ain't playing. What do we got? Something good?
Come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Whatever those are. Don't need to kill antelopes. Oh, hi, Twitch. How's your weekend, buddy?
Come out, come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Up.
I don't like this bull thing. This anteater, whatever the hell it is. Mainly because it's secluded.
This will be a walk in the park.
Do you know? I feel a bit sorry for them.
You know, the thing about Xenoblade Chronicles is that, like, I really got into it when it first came out, and then I just got preoccupied with other games. And I'm getting ready to play Octopath, so I'm like, I gotta finish this game up or I'm never gonna finish it for like months. So I figured, whatever, let's start the game over. I'll get back into it. Hopefully finish up.
Friends.
I know it's like an 80+ hour game, but I'm okay with that.
Come out, come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Believe it or not, I actually never played the first Xenoblade Chronicles because, like many people out there, I didn't have a Wii U. And now when I'm trying to track one down, they're like $300 a piece.
Come out,
Because they're essentially becoming collector's items. That was one of the things that killed me, because when the Switch came out, like, the Wii U was still like a $250 console. Let's go for a run.
I can't wait.
Oh, I'm terrible. Yeah, I know.
This looks like it'll be something good.
I'm surprised it just didn't, like, slap me in the face. Alright, come here, buddy.
Bring it on.
Goddamn crustaceans. See you at Red Lobster.
Our emotions are in tune, right? Keep eye on my thoughts exactly.
I thought the 3DS version of the first Xenoblade Chronicles was, like, not good. Because I have seen that floating around, but I thought it was like a spin-off or a side story. A lot of people raked it over the coals, which is one of the things that prevented me from picking it up on 3DS.
You're all mine.
A lady, alright? A warrior lady.
Come out, come out.
Am I going the wrong way? Fuck am I supposed to get up there? I'll have to take a look for it on the on 3DS next time I go to my local game store. They have a real nice used game store that's not GameStop that actually sells a lot of Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii games. Oh, that's a level 26. We're gonna take a walk away. I guess I have to go up the tree? Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from digital games as long as possible. I know that it's an inevitability, but you know, I'm still a physical collector. What is this? Fucking lizards. Looks like a rat. Well, that thing did not last long.
Come out, come out.
Dude, you own 3 versions of the same... I only own 3 versions of a single game, and it's Shovel Knight, and it's only because it's still so much fun.
Treasure acquired.
I have noticed that, too, that when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out, the cost of the first Xenoblade Chronicles game absolutely skyrocketed. I don't think... I think I have to go over there. Like, I know it had a very rabid fan base before, but obviously with the Switch's success over the Wii U, you know, it's just basically amplified all of those previous games that people are trying to get into.
What have we here?
It's like if you try to find like Bayonetta 2 on Wii U, like that still costs a decent... No! I don't want to fight a level 74! Go away! Go away! Not fighting him. Thank the fuck Christ. Question of the day, how do I get up there? Yeah, GameStop going out of business is both a blessing and a curse because they're terrible practices such as things like that. But at the same time is that because they're so mainstream and they have such large connections into the previously used game sector, they're like almost a necessary evil. How am I supposed to get by that thing? Do I have to go in from another angle? Let's try going in from over there. Excuse me, Dromok. Oh, there's another one. They're everywhere. I have known GameStop to do shitty shit like that. It doesn't surprise me.
Come out, come out.
One of the things that I hated that I remember them doing is that when the NES Classic first came out, of course they were sold out everywhere, and then like 3 months after they sold out, they're like, oh, we found these NES Classics just sitting in the back of a warehouse, and the only way you can buy them now is to buy like a $250 package with like a bunch of crappy ThinkGeek stuff that nobody wanted. So, what a shocker, GameStop's business practices are not very well thought out. Assuming this is the way I'm supposed to go?
Come out, come out.
Let's see if I can just sneak by these guys. Oh, they reduced it to $80. Okay. What a bargain. Okay, so, yeah, we can ignore those guys. Let's take a climb. Oh, you don't live in the U.S.? What area are you from? Oh, Brazil, nice. I've got a couple of friends that are from Brazil.
What here? No!
We got company.
Lost the upper hand.
Actually, I have one of my good friends is at the World Cup right now. I'm not a big soccer or football player,
I like your
but I know that he's been like messaging me being like he's having a blast. That is for sure. You want to get up, Tora?
Thanks for that. Yeah! Gotcha!
It's just like I have an issue justifying that price tag. Like I have no problem spending a game if it's truly rare and truly like you can't find it. I have an issue with price gouging. That's the short version of it.
What have we here?
That is quite something.
Is this what I'm looking for? Diamond Oak, yes. Diamond Oak. Give me all the Diamond Oaks.
What have we here?
Well, I mean, I think that there's something to be said about conversion rates, too. Obviously, the currencies will change. I mean, like, in America, the standard game costs $60 US, but, like, if you go to Canada, it's usually 70 Canadian dollars. So, I mean, I think it depends on, you know, what territory you're in. Like, there's a bunch of games that I've been buying for PlayStation 4 that are actually cheaper in Japan than they are in America, so I'll just buy the Japanese versions, get it imported, and when I turn it on, I'll just change the dialogue to English. Oh, 80 to 100 USD. Yeah, again, so it goes back to my previous statement of, you know, again, it's got to be a rare game. Oh, import taxes, yeah, that'll do it too. Yeah, imports and tariffs. Oh, no, Gourmand. Shit, I have to walk back there, don't I? Damn it. This ought to be fun. I don't know what a sale is. Is this like a fast drop? I feel like I need to find something that will get me down faster.
We lost the upper hand.
Get in there. I feel like someone's gonna fall off and it's gonna cause a problem.
Let us make use of it now.
Much obliged. What we do?
This does not look safe. No! Oh my god! This is not safe. I should not be fighting up here. I mean, I can attest to that in a very small manner that, you know, any company, regardless of where it's from, wants to make money.
Why not?
But you run into situations like Sony is in like Sony is in right now with Fortnite, is that, yeah, we're not going that way. You know, they want to make money, but they don't have the best consumer practices in mind, and I think it just needs a little re-education on the business's part. Just saying, hey, this is the price and you're going to pay it whether you like it or not, does not for a good standard make.
Like your attitude. Anchor shot.
You fight the
Stab.
Our emotions are in tune, right?
Oh yeah, that's 100% the case. Of course they want to. They're in a position where their console is the hot shit right now. And they're trying to basically do whatever they can to make as much money as possible, which I don't fault them for that. But it's going to come back and bite them in the ass. I mean, I remember when the PlayStation 3 came out, because the PlayStation 2 was so successful. PlayStation 3 came out, and they're like, yeah, people will pay $600 for this, you know, super awesome machine, and we'll gouge people left and right, and not really. People opted to rather spend the money on a Wii or an Xbox 360. Yeah, the new article that I saw is that that Sony's now refusing to have crossplay cross-playability with Fallout 76 when that comes out later this year. And so it's just like Sony's just putting their own consumer target on their back right now. They're their own worst enemy. It sucks, but it is what it is, and there's nothing that we're going to be able to do until people need to talk with their wallets as opposed to talking with words. If all of a sudden, you know, Sony stocks start to dip, they'll make changes.
When did it get so late?
Oh, and I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Well, yeah, and that is 100% bullshit. They can't protect the players. Okay, then one, if you can't protect the players, what the fuck am I spending, you know, my $12 a month for my PlayStation, monthly online service when, you know, I can play Fortnite on my computer and I don't have to pay a monthly fee for it. Oh, that looks dangerous.
Perhaps rest and enjoy.
And then, you know, they want to make sure that they make all the possible money in the world as opposed to keeping a active and happy consumer base. Is this something I should be near? I feel like this will be bad. Well, I'm not going near that. It's level 26 anyway. But yeah, I mean, the short version is that it is absolutely BS. I hope I can survive this fall. Oh, yes. Oh, all these guys are high level. Oh, these guys are high level. Go away. Go away. Go over this way. Oh my god, why is everybody so high level? Alright, we're just gonna jump back to Torgoth. I don't know if you'd be able to play... Oh, Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, you could probably play Final Fantasy XIV on the Switch. I mean, that game came out in, what, 2012 or something? So, it's probably possible. I never really touched much of Final Fantasy XIV. It just, like... I remember seeing beta footage for it, and it was just terrible. Like, nothing was working.
What have we here?
I believe that they've turned it around since then, but I just, like, I spent too much time in WoW, so I'm like, oh, whoa, he's not happy. But I mean, anything that encourages crossplay and is pro-consumer, you know, I'm all for that. Back to Umod Shipyard and Monty Products, okay. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. It looks like it. Yeah, I heard that they totally revamped it, and it's supposed to be... It's like in a state where it's like an acceptable condition now. But yeah, I'm just trying to dial back my MMO usage. Like I said, I played World of Warcraft for the better part of 10 years, and like 8 of those 10 years, I was a super die-hard raider, like raiding like 30 hours a week. And it just absorbed so much of my life that I was like, I cannot continue doing this.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Is there like a cap on the PlayStation version of it? Like you can't have like crafters past a certain level? Oh wow, that's that's even worse. Jesus. See, that's the one thing I liked about WoW is that like they did something like Guild Wars and WoW were the two MMOs I played back in the day, and like WoW was always all right. You pay your monthly fee, and you know they'll do like one big expansion every 2 years, and the rest of the time it's free updates. Alright, that's fine, but Guild Wars would do, like, every expansion, they would make you pay a very small fee. And it's always, there was always, like, I remember a raging debate about which one was actually better. I think I have to go around. I went the wrong way again. There was always a raging debate as to which one was better. Is it better to pay for each expansion, you know, 20 bucks, but you get minimal content comparatively to a system where you pay 15 bucks every month and only have to pay for one big expansion once every 2 years, or 3 years, whatever it was. I think they're down to 2 years now. Great, I love games that aren't simple. That's the best fun in a game. Thankfully nothing here is hostile. I feel like the map threw me an oddball curve. It's only to go one way, but it's actually back this way. God, that thing is just running around like causing problems all over the place. Right, and you know, crafting can be a boring thing, but it's also like it shouldn't be like the key component of a game. Like crafting really should be like a thing that takes a couple of minutes. Like gathering the resources is usually more of the, for lack of a better term, fun in the game. Alright, let's try going. Don't die.
Oops.
Is it like DDR? Oh my god.
Why here?
I'll bash you up proper next
Where the
time.
hell am I?
swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
No, get away, get away. Yeah, grinding, just like going AFK and grinding is definitely kind of a downer. It takes away from the environment of the MMOs. I mean, hey, if you can make it into a profitable and enjoyable experience, I mean, you're doing something right.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Where am I going? Listen, there's nothing wrong with making money in game. I'm all for that.
What have we here?
What the hell was that? Where did you come from? Things just be popping out of nowhere.
Come out, come out.
Listen, if he wants... Yeah, I enjoy, like, a lot of the crafting stuff in games to try and sell it so I can get stuff that I need. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It definitely beats the hell out of, like, grinding and doing quests and stuff like old WoW. Where it's like, oh, you need money? Well, I guess that means you're gonna go have to kill boars for 5 hours. Whoa, level 36. How you doing? Let's get out of there. What? Why do I keep coming into contact with all these high-level things? Go away. No. What is going on right now? What are we up to here? Is it because it's nighttime? I think it's because it's nighttime. Let's see if I can advance time. Time now is 3:08. Let's go till 8 o'clock. There we go. Oh, there's still a giant dinosaur. Good.
Come out, come out.
Listen, I respect... it's called hustle hard. That's all I can call it. So if he's able to make all that crazy amounts of money, I say more power to him. Get up here. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting over there. I've never had this issue before. Try going back this way. I mean, like, I remember in WoW when I was back when jewel crafting was a thing. I mean, you could make crazy amounts of money doing jewel crafting. Like, you'd just be rolling in gold. It was actually more profitable to buy a stack of ore, prospect it into gems, cut those gems, resell the gems, and you make 3 times the amount of money that you spent on the ore. I feel like I'm missing something. What the why am I keep running in circles? Been down there before. Yeah, I usually try not to borrow money from people, either in-game or in real life. Usually never ends well. Let me try this again. So here's Torgoth.
What have we here?
Let's just try running straight.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
If I go that way. I wish the maps were a little more detailed. This is... I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, well, mistakes were made. Shit. Oh, I'm still alive. What? Okay. Come on, get out of the cloud. Fuck me. I'm definitely doing something wrong. That is hands down faux show. Okay, I guess we're not going up that way. What the fuck? There's no way this is the right way to go. Shipyard in the Gormon province. Let's see. Where's the map? Gormon. Doesn't show you anything. What am I doing wrong here? Definitely doing something wrong. Should not be having this hard of a time. Nope, nope, nope.
Fight the foe that
These things are just gonna fucking wreck me.
I am ready for anything.
This is all of this is wrong. All of this is wrong. Back to Torgoth. What the f... Ugh. Go back to the arch.
And we're you.
Let us go.
Man. Alright, let's try this again. I go... It's right up this path, isn't it? So I can go out that... I can go over that way, which is not the way to go. That way takes me down to the lake. So many questions. I wish the map in this game was a little bit more friendly. Level 10s and 9s, these guys are all fine.
Get out the blood.
Come on! Come on! Everything about this is getting frustrating.
It's fine. We'll get them yet.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I just love the way the guy just runs up and just fucking donkey punches me in the back of the head.
Okay.
And wolves. Oh, come on. There you... Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me. I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
To the right, that's the treehouse. I wonder if I have to... Do I have to go up over there? Question of the day. Let's try going this way. I just want to see what happens. I can't believe I'm having this much trouble. I know I've played through this part before. Alright, this looks more familiar. I think now we're talking. Oh, careful. God, they are everywhere. Let's try just taking this one out.
And hit.
Come here, asshole.
Let's show them a thing or three.
Stay on your toes.
Is he coming? What's the deal? Why? No, don't engage him.
Anchor shot. Let us make use of it now.
Come on. go fire.
No effect.
Do water. Fire again.
Anchor shot.
A nosy goggle.
Now I'm fired up. Double spinning hit.
Show them what we're really made of. Steady.
We'll beat them with the power of friendship.
Let us make use of it.
Running out of time. There we go.
Hit it. No.
Now let's see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
It forced me to engage in this one.
You fight power.
Oh god, there's so many.
Focusing on target.
Are you the what was that?
Everyone's getting sucked.
Let's see.
No effect.
Let us make use of it. Stop. Break.
Let's see. Now we can do this.
Volcano break. Let us make use of it now.
God damn it. Come on.
Volcano break.
Oh god, there's another one.
I wasn't planning on losing today.
Come on. Yes. Barely made that.
Third stage. Awesome. Let eruption top.
What would you have me do?
Gotcha.
Next one. Fuck this one up.
Why not? Double spinning head. Sure.
I don't think I'm going to have enough to get level 3.
Bomb break. Let us make use of it now.
You fight Poppy.
Double spinning head.
Here we go.
Fire, be my sword.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Please leave it to Dora.
Gotcha.
Eagle Eye.
Mix things up a bit. Backward break. Work well together, you and I. Make use of it now.
Why not?
Probably attacking this guy from behind.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha. Hit it. No. Why not?
The only thing I didn't like about the voice acting in this game is that it's incredibly repetitive, especially in battles. I used to have the Japanese voice acting on, which was okay, but then I didn't know what the hell they were saying, so if they were like, oh, I'm injured or I need healing, you'd never know. I just like the fact that Tora is a bit of a perv. I always thought that was hilarious.
Taste the pain. Protocol activated. Keep eye on it.
Holy shit, is that it? Nope, we got more. Of course we do. I know that there was health over here.
Why not? Just make use of it.
Make sure I'm attacking from behind. Stop stenching me. I don't recall what it was in Japanese, what his voice sounded like. But with Shining, what was it, Shining Force Refrain, or whatever the new Sega game that's coming out, and Octopath Traveler, I'm sure I'll be getting my my JRPG in very much over the next 2 to 3 months. Mia's character I actually kind of like, just because like she has like such a unknown backstory. At least at this point of the game, I'll say. Go right here.
Send them flying. Like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, all of the dubs were done in Europe somewhere, I believe, which is why a lot of the voice actors actually have like English or Scottish or some type of Western European accent. Oh my god, finally. Like 15 minutes.
Problem at all.
What's wrong with the Shining Refrain game? I played the demo for it. It seemed very interesting. I was having a good time with it. I'm not familiar who Tony Taka is. I liked it because like I'd never played any of the Shining Force games before. You know, the only reason I played the demo is because it was free on the eShop, and from what I saw, it was very interesting, and definitely what I had seen from some of the previous games were interesting. Oh, like Tales of Vesperia? I gotcha. That's another one that I've been meaning to get into. I mean, the big thing for July is going to be Octopath. Plain and simple. Oh, hang on. Alright, let's try that again. Hey, people be knocking on my door on Saturday.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Up.
Well, so like that's the thing. If Refrain is actually gonna turn out to be an entertaining game, I'll definitely go back and play the previous ones.
Come out, come out.
Because I don't think that they're like super high demand games at the moment. Hello, Uman. Yeah, of course I brought the materials you needed. Titan escaped. Oh, is that who he is? I did not know that. Listen, I'm not gonna shame someone's game. If they want to draw hentai and make that their business model, I'm all for it. I'll gladly serve as your boat. Serious same-face syndrome. Severe case of face blindness. More backtracking. Marsh Spring, Gorham Province, at high tide. Bring back the Wayward Titan. You got it. So, I think it's better to... I think this was faster to fast travel back to Torgoth. Hey, listen, I'm not one to knock fetishes either. If someone wants to be a furry, I say more power to them. It's not my thing, but I'm sure I've got weirder shit that I do
What have we here?
that people would frown upon. But yeah, I'm not gonna knock someone if they want to be a furry. Take a wide berth around this guy. Oh no, he sees me! I think. Alright, there he goes. Ah, okay. I did not know that. Now, was it the original Mario Tennis or was it Mario Tennis Aces? Ooh, careful. Oh, the original? Okay, I got you. I'm not doing something right, that is for sure. Fuck. Back to Torgoth. See, I haven't played a Mario Golf game. I played Mario Golf on my DS, I believe. I think that was the last one. I never played it on Wii or Wii U.
Off we go.
Let's try this again. Hopefully I don't get kicked in the side of the head.
No! We lost the upper hand.
What the hell is targeting me? What are you? What are you?
No, you don't fight
Thanks for that. Ready for shot. Ready for sure. Retreat. I like your
Something else just joined the battle.
short spinning.
But even still, I mean, you know, I understand that games change over time. It's going to happen, whether it's because of business practices or it's because of, you know, industry changes or whatnot. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the previous games are bad by association. And if those previous games are really, really good, I think it helps out a lot more. Like, I couldn't care less about the second Ni no Kuni. I thought it was just a meh game. But, like, I'm keeping an eye out for the first one because I hear the first one is phenomenal. And I mean, of course, there's going to be differences between, you know, games that are made for a Japan audience that are then transported to the West or vice versa. But I mean, we should definitely try to, you know, understand why why there's going to be those differences. I mean, I personally really enjoy a lot of Japanese games that aren't changed when they come to the West. And that's the thing, is that, like I said, I'm like, if Shining Force Refrain, I'll probably try to track down the other Shining Forces. But yeah, Refrain's gonna be my first step in the game, and being that it's cheaper, I mean, I think it's only, is it only $40? This is not the way to go.
Come out, come out.
Yeah, being that Shining Force is only, I think, $40, it's a little bit more. Oh, no, getting the fuck out of here. It's only, I think, $40 in America. I mean, it's technically considered like a AA game. It's not considered a AAA game. Where am I going right now? Don't think I'm going the right way. I think I have to go over this way.
What have we here?
Yeah, I think I'm good on the dungeon crawler front. Like, playing Diablo, I think, was about as dungeon crawlery as I'm going to get.
Come out, come out.
Isn't this is where I came from a long time ago, wasn't it? You're saying you go this way. Yeah, I'm more interested in the RPG aspect of them. Dungeon crawlers, okay, they're what they are. That's such a weird combination. It's like saying, like, you know, you enjoy peanut butter and salmon. It's just like, does not sound palatable at all. Mud crabs. I was never big into Phantasy Star.
Come out.
It was never my thing. I maybe played it once or twice, and maybe that's why I just don't have the taste for it, or the palate for it. I had a couple of friends that were big into Phantasy Star, but it never just picked up on me.
Treasure acquired.
Calm your mind.
Oh, Pyro, I need more focus. Hey, buddy. Titan! Try not to get eaten yourself. Okay, yeah. For some reason that didn't come off as proper English. I didn't like the NES Final Fantasies either. I didn't really start getting into the Final Fantasies until the SNES era, when Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6, depending on who you ask, came out. That was a good game. And then obviously everything from like Final Fantasy 7 through 10 was, you know, things that I spent 50 hours a piece on. Alright, back to Uman. So let's go back to Torgoth again.
And where you?
Let us go.
Wrong way. Yeah, I played all of X. I played bits of X2. 13. You see, the problem was that 13 was a split, or was during the generation gap. So it came out at the end of the PlayStation 2's life cycle, and by that time I had already moved on to PlayStation 3. So I never really got as far into 13 as I wanted to. 14, like I said, I barely touched. And then 15 I've actually played and restarted about 3 or 4 different times, but I never gotten all the way to the end. But from what I've played, I definitely enjoyed it, and again, it is one of my games that I will complete one day. But it didn't say. Was there a way that I can skip travel to Uman? Yeah, because this is all per level, right? Oh wait, maybe I. Oh, can I? I'm a fucking idiot. Wait, no, that's not it. Upper level. Let's try this. Oh yeah, look at that. I can. I'm an idiot. This would have, like, this playthrough would have been like at least an hour shorter. I thought I couldn't skip there. I thought you could only skip to the town. All right, Uman, give me your ship. All right. I think that I'm gonna hold off on the other side quests. Yeah, navigation is so problematic in this game because it just gives you a direct linear line without taking a three-dimensional perspective into play. Let's see, young man. What is this one? Rhino. It will come back to all this stuff. All that can wait. Let's progress the main story a little bit. Set sail! I mean, I'm sure that the first Xenoblade Chronicles has a better navigation system, but I mean, like, this navigation system is incredibly archaic.
Indeed! Enjoy your boaty jaunt!
Yeah, I know. It's like you don't know if you're going the right way until you get close enough to know that you're going the right way.
So that's the World Tree.
Whoa, I've never seen it so close before.
Me neither, to tell you the truth. But it's just as awesome as I hoped.
Yeah, and I think that if they implemented that into this game, it would have made travel and judging distance and whatnot and location and routes much easier. It just, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a step backwards.
Pyra?
We...
Huh?
Rex, we need to leave. We can't stay here.
What? Why? What are you talking about, Pyra?
Hey, friend. Oh yeah, don't worry, I've made peace with the lip syncing issues.
Alfie who?
Quick!
Huh? Gotcha!
Elfie, stop this. What's wrong? Can't you hear me? It can't be.
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to. I mean, the whole first year that the Switch was out, they were... I mean, they fired on all cannons in the first year that the Switch came out, you know, between Super Mario Odyssey, ARMS, Mario Kart 8, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, this, Pokken Tournament. I mean, Nintendo was, like, pulling no punches when it came to their software releases.
Is that Uriah's Captain? This is not good. Ah, here it comes.
Nom 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 nom. I mean, I don't know if that's a fact that they were desperate to get it out in 2017, but, I mean, they definitely wanted to come out with the Switch full force. I mean, one of the biggest complaints about the Switch launch is that between when it launched, at least in America, when it launched in the beginning of March, it launched with like 5 or 6 games, with obviously Breath of the Wild being the big one, but there was no real game releases for something like almost another 3 months, and the next game that came out, I think, was Mario Kart 8? Or ARMS. And during that time frame, like, people were aching for more Switch games.
Anybody?
I'm here.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine.
I'll agree that it is niche, but I think that because of people's high demand for games, I think that it probably brought in a lot of people that were not
Looks like we're all okay.
interested in the JRPG genre.
We now find ourselves in the belly of the beast.
The beast is...
Oh, it absolutely paid off.
This is the inside.
I think they said that this Chronicles 2 sold like 2 million units or something, or 1.5 million units.
Tora think this not nice place.
Yeah, hands down. I mean, Christ, I mean, freaking... there's like a lot of like independent games that are outselling like Nintendo first-party games in their first sales window.
The beast's back. There must be a way up there.
Yeah, can't hang around here for sure. Over there. Huh? Poppy sees something over there. Someone coming this way.
For real? Maybe you're just seeing things.
Poppy is certain. Something is flickering over there.
Flickering? You say? Some kind of ghost, maybe?
Shut up. There's no such thing.
Nia, you're not scared.
Of course the Switch version is outselling other platforms. I mean, Steam is pretty much just given up. And been like, I don't, you know, they're not trying to protect the actual game developers. They're just like, whoever wants to be here can be here. And it's just over flooded and saturated with garbage ass games. PlayStation Vita used to be the go-to place for the indie games from a portable standpoint, but then Sony said that they're shutting down production for Vitas, what, like a year and a half or 2 years ago.
What's up?
Hey,
So now Switch is the main, they're the home for the indie titles.
I was just taking a look around.
I mean, I think I saw something that like Hollow Knight, which was released what 2 weeks ago, already sold like a 500,000 units on the Switch.
Titan's fault.
Yeah, and it's too bad too, because I actually really like the Vita. I still play it on a regular basis.
Looking brighter, Roland.
It's just that much like any other Sony hardware outside of the PlayStation, they'll release it, they'll support it for 6 months to a year, and then they'll just ignore it.
Now even more brighter.
You two are certainly earning a keep. I wish I could say the same for old Dromark here.
Apologies, my lady.
See? Not so scary when you can actually see. Let's find the exit.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm glad Switch is doing as well as it is. It's definitely well deserved. Listen, I wouldn't want to be walking around with someone that has a crotch lantern either. It's just asking for trouble.
Treasure acquired.
Nimble Nopon gets girls? I don't want to know what that is. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Characters. Put something in Rex's pouch. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything in there. Wasn't there something called instruments? Yeah, why not? Here, let's see what we can throw for Tora. Don't really have much to give him. What was that? Minus 4% ether damage taken. Yeah, sure, why not? Everybody can have an oyster stir fry.
I've been wanting one of these.
Yeah, again, more the reason for me to check out the first game. I'm just hoping that Wii U prices don't continue to skyrocket, but I will have to check out, see how that 3DS one works. But I do know that is definitely cheaper. Windpipe Deeps? That just doesn't sound right. Seems kind of high level down there. Oh.
Bring it up. Focusing on target.
Yes! Yes!
Good shot.
Right?
Just make my thoughts
Tech Master Paw.
Fucking bats everywhere. Yeah, it's well, here's the thing. They're asking for $300 on a used Wii U, which is absolutely insane. If it was brand new, I'd be like, oh, okay, I can understand why. But they're asking $300 on a used Wii U, which is like, are you kidding me right now? But yeah, they are porting everything over to Switch, which is, I mean, smart on Nintendo. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised when the Nintendo subscription kicks in September if they start bringing like more games over from the Wii U that are part of their subscription protocol. I know that they said they're going to start with NES and Super Nintendo. I feel like they're going to do they're going to like try to get as much as possible. Unfortunately, since Wii U was such a bust, they're still trying to find ways to hopefully get some monetization out of it. This may be a little overkill, but it's okay. Yeah, why not? Anything that they don't have to have upkeep on a server for, like, it would be insane for them to not up and bring that over. Oh, it does use servers? Well, if the servers are still up, then they should probably bring it over, but if they're not up, or if they're in the process of being shut down, then yeah, it wouldn't make sense. It's not like it's a new IP or anything. We were going this way. Saying there's something below me.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Give me them plants. Some sweet herbs. They said there's something down here. So we'll find out.
Oh.
Excuse me. Oh wait. Oh fuck! I'm in trouble. I am surrounded by a lot of things.
Just so.
Come here, you.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Rex, let's go! Keep eye on it.
Ha!
Let's keep this up.
Make things interesting. I like your attitude. Why not?
Poppy will protect Mastercard. Thanks for the support. Right down.
Ha! Why not?
Poppy will protect Mastercard.
I mean, I'm gonna subscribe just because the deal is beyond insanity. I mean, you know, people pay $60 or $70 a year for like, you know, Xbox Live or like PlayStation Online or whatever. I'm sorry, $20 a year. Plus, I get free classic Nintendo games and whatnot. I mean, hands down, that's a no-brainer. And I seen people being like, but I've been playing this online for the last year and I haven't had to pay a dime. It's like, yeah, because they're smart enough to realize that charging people $20 a year for nothing that, you know, for literally nothing, just for the ability to continue doing what they're doing is not a good business practice. You don't take something away and then charge them for it. You go through and pay them for, or you add something to it and then you start charging them for it.
Third stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's me, like, if I do the family deal, it'll be like me and one of my friends.
Now, for sure.
Poppy will protect Master Ball.
Yeah, I mean, the days of free online services, as stupid as they are, they're long gone. I mean, my big thing is that they're like, oh well, you know, the whole reason that they charge this stuff is to make sure that, you know, the servers are able to stay online. But yet, if I play the game on computer, I notice that that charge is absolutely not there. So, you know, I'm gonna call bullshit Sony and bullshit Microsoft. Although I will say the one thing that Microsoft does do right in regards to their online services is the Xbox Game Pass. I mean, that is just a deal that is beyond deals. And the fact that they keep adding to it, I mean, like, that's going to be the upcoming method of game entertainment.
Gotcha.
Good on you.
Just make use of it now. Make haste and retreat. Go for it. Stop. Astounding.
Eye up. Defense protocol activated.
Make haste and retreat. Stop. Break. Gotcha.
Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
No effect. What? Oh.
Defense protocol activated.
Just make use.
I don't have lightning for seal break. Oh, I would imagine absolutely that the number of people playing Splatoon will decrease. I mean, I have Splatoon as well, and I think it's a grand game. But like I said, I mean, I'm able to afford the $20 a month. The only reason that, you know, it'd be like if Fortnite suddenly started charging a subscription fee. Like, you would definitely see a drop-off in players.
Guess I really am the best. Sure. For sure.
Dora can do it.
Gotcha.
Taste of it.
One solid punch. Sure. Barrel of the gun. Just make use of it.
Are you ready for Poppy's full
God, this thing's taking forever.
Master Ball?
For sure.
Thanks for the support.
Make haste and retreat. Sure. For sure.
Right, I know, but I'm saying that, like, if Fortnite were to charge, like, a small fee, you know, to quote-unquote keep the servers running, you know, there would definitely be a drop-off in players, and it would probably be a noticeable drop-off. They said it was, you know, free for 30 days or 60 days or whatever, and then they opted to, whoops, shit. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. You know, if they opted to, you know, charge like a small fee, like $5 a month, there would be absolutely be people being like, I'm not paying the $5 a month, even though the $60 that you spend per year on that would be vastly, vastly cheaper than,
Sometimes.
you know, just good old PUBG. I wonder if I can get this thing without aggroing too much. But yeah, I mean, Fortnite's doing the free-to-play game. They're doing that method correctly, as opposed to some people that are like, yes, this game is free-to-play, but it's actually $5 every time you want to play. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Nope, we're not fucking with that.
I am ready for anything.
It's called GTFO. Get the fuck out. What the hell is this? Goddamn spiderweb. How do I get out of here? Okay.
Come out, come out.
Well, what was it during the PlayStation 3? I don't even think Sony had a monthly charge.
You're all
For any type of online access. I mean, granted that now the benefit of those online access or the monthly fees is that you will get, you'll get free games every month, which is always a plus. And then you get like really good discounts when it comes to buying games digitally, which I know Sony's trying to do as much as possible because, like, I think I said this earlier, the physical game market is absolutely dying off.
come out, come out.
I just don't think that, whatever Sony's is, like 60 or 80 bucks a year, I just don't think that it's... they're price gouging because they have the ability to price gouge, plain and simple.
No! You fight Poppy! Poppy will protect Master.
Like, if Sony's was only like $5 a month, I think that would probably be, or like $3 a month, I think that would probably be a little bit more palatable, given everything that they offer. It always comes down to that question of, is it better to cater to people that can afford, the copious amounts of cash and then have a small install base versus having a low amount of, or a low monthly fee and a high install base.
Thanks for the support!
Well, I mean, I think you have to go back to physical for Wii U just because the memory is so small. Because I think it only... I'm not sure how much the SD cards support on the system, but I know it's not much. I think they support up to the 1 terabyte. So if you're getting all physical or all digital games, I mean, you're gonna fill up that terabyte quick.
Third stage. New enemy in the mix.
Yeah, I think I have a 128 right now. I really don't like fighting these guys on the edge.
Leave it to me!
Yeah, I thought it was like 2 terabytes. I have seen like the 2 terabyte, what is it, the SanDisk XCs or XTs, whatever they are. But I know that they're like super crazy expensive because it's still in such an early development stage.
Blade Papa, third stage. Awesome.
Just give me the heads up! Poppy will protect Master.
Yeah, exactly. It's like beyond crazy money. Way more than any reasonable person should spend. Yeah, I like the game cases too. I just like having like a nice physical game collection. Because like if I want to play a game on, at least for a lot of older games, if I want to play a game, I just plug the disc in and I go. But if it's a large game, like, I mean, I was trying to play Doom earlier today, and I realized it wasn't installed on my PlayStation 4, and I was like, oh shit, I guess I better install it again. And it was like, your game will be ready to play in 4 hours. And I was like, come on, man, really? I just want to play the damn game. But yeah, I think that physical game media will be gone. Maybe not next generation, but whatever the second generation that comes out is, whatever comes out after the PlayStation 5, I think you'll see game media completely gone.
So tell me, what's your body made from? Poppy could tell you, but then Poppy would have to kill you.
No! I lost the upper hand. Thanks for that.
Our nations are in tune!
like you. I wasn't planning on losing today.
Chlorophyll ready for defense. Activated. Poppy will protect
Let us make
Master
use of
Ball.
it now.
Taste the pain. Sure, you don't stand a chance against this.
Blade combo, third stage. Make haste and retreat.
Let's go on. Anchor shot.
Protect Master
Go for it.
Let us make use of it now. Eagle eye.
Keep fighting this close to the edge. Come on, get out of here.
And hit.
Fuck.
Okay. Time
Throw
to
rocks at you all day.
We can do this together. Keep eye on me.
Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Poppy will protect Master Ball.
Sword bash.
Let's go! Poppy will protect Eagle Eye.
Spinning edge. Anchor shot.
Stow, break. Stow, topple.
Sword bash. Why not?
Stow, break.
Well done. Anchor shot.
I rest. I'm gonna have a shit ton of XP to spend.
Splendid. Go on, raise us some more.
Fuck, I'm going the wrong way again. God damn it.
Come out, come out.
Wow! World has many
Delicious
amazing
gullet.
places in it! Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit.
Is there a boss fight coming up here? I think there is. Yeah, this is the one about the other driver, right?
Dim light.
If I remember, the Urian Titan has a translucent hide. I bet that'll be the light filtering through.
So, the Titan must be above the clouds now.
I dare say.
If we can make it to the source of the light, maybe we'll find a way out of here.
Hold it.
Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, the fucking weird bird thing. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Looks like a bunch of mushes I ain't seen yet. You gotta have pretty damn bad luck ending up in a Titan's guts like this. Huh? That blade. An emerald core crystal. So, the rumors are true.
Huh? What rumors?
The tale that every driver worth his salt knows. the legendary Aegis. Folks been saying she just woke up from a 500-year nap. Wouldn't have thought she'd show up with a pencil-neck shrimp like you for a driver, though.
You think I don't have what it takes?
No, I mean, maybe you could handle a normal blade. But a greenhorn like you, with a beaut like her, don't kid yourself. Come on, boy. Hand her over to a grown-up.
This crap is getting old. Leave her alone.
You got heart, kid? I like that. You, Zuo, you take care of the others. I want to squash the kid.
Leave it to us, boss. We'll take real good care of her.
You can always tell who the generic characters are because their blades are just so garbage looking.
Do what the big man says.
Let's see. Everything's a little.
Before you get hurt.
Worry about the thing. Point to what's called the concentration icon. Yeah, the common blades.
Blind spot.
Rather attack. Yeah. Up here. This guy's name is Yu. Fuck him up. Rather attack. What happened to attacking you? Damn shield. Come on, Tora. There it is. What's up, kitten? I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming for. Haven't really determined that yet. I haven't really made much progress, or much more progress than I was planning to. I'd say probably, I mean, I've been at this for, I don't know, probably about 2 hours now. I'll probably go like another 2 hours. Well, I've played this before. I've gotten past this part before. This is actually a new game for me. I've never played the game fully, which is why I'm trying to go through and play through it right now, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time with Octopath and Shining Force Refrain when they come out. So I think I've gotten about, I want to say to the end of Chapter 3, where we get to Van Damme's town. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll probably go another 2 hours, and then I may switch up to something else. It depends on what I'm feeling. Like, I'd like to finally get 100% completion on God of War, so I may end up switching over to that.
You can take
I'm not quite sure what you're asking there. Oh yes, I have unlocked my third blade slot before. Because if I just bind a new blade to it, then, you know, I can put my third blade in there, right? Damn it. Well, don't spoil it. I mean, you know, because this will end up going on my YouTube channel. And, you know, last thing I want is for people to have spoilers.
Rex, I'm with you.
Oh, you still alive? I thought I killed this guy. That's the end of that asshole.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
Save me, Pyro.
Something feels different. This man, he's...
That all you got, mate? Pathetic.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyro are made of. He dodged.
Of course I did, kid. Any slower, you'd bore me to death.
How about this then?
He's able to just dodge that shit without any recourse.
Wait! I can't supply power this fast!
Nowhere left to run. Eat this!
Ruh-roh.
Huh?
Playtime's over. Take this.
Well, I guess that's game over.
If you're a driver, you're a new one for sure. Drivers, see? We borrow our blade's energy, channel it into our weapons, and let rip with an art. But you gotta be careful. There's a limit to it. If you go in all bull-headed like that, kid, even that Aegis of yours is gonna run out of energy before long.
What?
The way that they just... Well, fighting stops then.
The name's Van Dam. I run a little firm out of the nearby village.
Firm?
Come on! I'll treat you to some grub, as thanks for letting me take a whack at the legendary Aegis.
Just then, I realized while we were fighting, I said
He's a nice
from the
guy.
start that he didn't mean us any real harm.
He sure is a strange old goat, that one.
Probably shouldn't call people goats, Rex. Unless it stands for greatest of all time. Alright. Oh, pouch refills. So where am I? I'm going this way.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Alright, let's hang on one second. I mean, if you have any advice or anything, I mean, I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm obviously trying to avoid spoilers since I haven't played the game all the way through. Yeah, you get like that blue ring around you, and it also increases your blade arts, or your whatever your gauge faster too, I believe, right? Going the wrong way. This is what happens when I have to go to Twitter.
Hey, look what I found!
Finally, now I can rest up.
Hell of a story. So you headed to the World Tree to reach Elysium, but got swallowed up whole instead. You got some crazy luck.
So, what were you doing back there then?
You know this Titan? It ain't too fussy about what it eats. I went down there to see if anything we might need in the village washed up. But mostly I only found your sorry mushes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we are. Welcome to Garthon. Ain't much but a toe.
Yeah, now that I'm at the town, I'm basically going to go through and make sure I have everything upgraded as much as possible.
The village has a lot of...
I think I was getting a little behind on my stats.
It's here too.
We're in the business of dispatching drivers and blades all across the world. Most of the kids are war orphans. Took them in while on the job.
So you're saying that you take them under your wing?
Just till they're able to make it by themselves.
Some of them might grow up to be drivers, like ourselves, but then others might become tailors.
Doesn't matter what they want to do with their lives. We leave it up to them to decide.
Aye, us Justice Busters just want to help.
Good eggs, huh?
You said it. I've been called worse.
I'll have to take a look to see if I have that yet.
All this egg talk's making me hungry.
Love the way Rex looks so proud of himself. Alright. Let's go spend some... There's got to be an inn around here. Ooh, treasure.
Look what
You're
I
all
found.
mine.
Congratulations.
Overdrive protocol. Let's see. Nope. Yes. There's a tree. Glitter sparkles. Increases maximum HP. Okay, I got one of those. Minor effect. Increase HP restored when reviving. Yeah, I don't think I've come to the overdrive yet. Got here for core chips. Blade art duration time by 10. Damage, earth damage. Just light damage, break resist. Kind of like the break resist. It's 25% chance of restoring 4% HP after taking a hit. I do kind of like that one. It's a 1 meter range to ether cannon. Aquatic organism, fire damage. Percent for the first driver art per battle. Kind of like. Here. Oh, shit. Yes. There we go. There's 3 HP when using a driver. I would like to get that, but I don't have the cabbage. I need the cabbage. There was treasure over here.
Treasure acquired.
Where's the inn? Because I would like to rest up.
Come out, come out. Huh.
Are you the inn? This looks like an inn. I can't talk to you guys. What do you do? You're just a person. Alright. You are not helping me at all for what I need. Oh, hang on. Formant, yeah. Don't think I can use an inn yet. Well, that sucks.
What have we here?
Let's take a look at some affinity. Well, where's the inn? I can't seem to find it, because every time I try to talk to the person that... I would imagine this is the inn, because it looks like it has rooms attached to it. But I can't talk to anybody.
Is it night time already?
Please consider...
Give me a room, lady. Yeah, so it's probably something that has to be triggered or activated. Let's talk to you. Party gauge, 15% card. This is not terrible. Oh my god, it's so expensive though. Effect duration, hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go talk to... Or no, I have to progress the story. Yeah, rustle up some grub. That's what's up. Grub. Who's this? Eat as much as you like.
I'm going to get some water. Bandam?
Cheers, love. Give me a beer.
Oh, you old Aussie.
What's up? The grub don't suit you?
So, do you fight in wars too, Van Damme?
You got a problem with mercenaries?
Are you trying to get us to join up?
Ha! Shrimps like you, we're not.
This guy kind of reminds me of the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Okay. Good to know.
Rex, you're a salvager, ain't you?
Yeah.
You must have fished out your share of military supplies, right? You fine with that?
Nah, I don't.
I love the way Dromark eats on the floor.
It's all the same. Compasses, valves for ether stoves. Armies need all these things. That bread you're eating, it's made from Ruska flour, supplied by the Ardanian government. This world's full of war. Don't matter if it's
He's such a cat.
as long as you're alive, you're in the war, some way or another. Don't you think? Life can be cruel. Crueler than you know. That's why I set up this little band, so I could protect the people I care about. Rex, you're the driver.
I'm the driver of the Aegis.
The whole world's gonna try and scalp you. You realise that? How are you gonna live when you've got everyone gunning for you? It'd be easy to run. All you need to do is ditch that girl.
Boy, she is having a hard time tapping that keg.
Come on. Gotta get ready.
Where are we going?
Just follow me, kid.
Alright. Follow. I'll follow you, alright. Everybody's playing Fortnite. Now let's. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's stock up. Let's take a beat. Take some naps. Where was that? All right. There's the innkeeper. Gul'dan. I guess I can only do a short rest. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
More strong now! I'm stronger than this, you know.
There we go.
Much stronger.
Alright. Done leveling.
Morning, Rex. Did you sleep okay?
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Let's see here. Alright, now we can see if we can upgrade. Oops, wrong button. Go back. Go back. Characters. Start with Rex. I only have 480. Ugh. He doesn't really. 540. Grand Smash upgrade. Okay. 20% chance of a second. Let's see. Store I have. Let's damage ratio by 40. Launched enemies by 100%. It's not the worst in the world. Yeah, why not? And for Nia, well, everything's maxed out. Okay. So, affinity charts. How much do I have? 759? Ether by 20. Don't think I have enough to go anything here. Yeah, these are all too much. Luck would be nice. I'll do agility.
That's about that.
You have 1,000. Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Piece of cake! Time for a break!
And then she only has 600. Agility by 20. I think we're gonna chill with her. Alright, so you were saying to change out Sword Bash? Put on Rolling Smash. Where's here? Okay. So upon landing a hit. Okay. Let's go back. Now let's take a look at some of the blades. Manage blades. Let's go Pyra first. Not feeling that. Ox cores. Reduces aggro, increases damage level by 50% when HP is 90% or higher. I kind of like those in place as is. Let's see, Dromok. That's a pretty good upgrade. Block rate, critical rate. Alright, let's see what we have. I'm just curious on the affinity chart.
I grow ever stronger. I feel I am learning a great many things.
How about, what do you have for cores? Reduce aggro draw from specials. Damage barrier of 10% HP. That's 20 rounds after taking a hit. That may go to aggro drawn by arm auto attack. Yeah, those may go. I gotta see what. Customize. These are all downgrades. Reduces light down. We can get rid of that. Blade increases blade combo damage. Yeah, actually. Yeah, these are all unrefined. And nothing's. Take a look at Poppy. Weapon modification. Block rate goes down. I don't like any of that. Auto attack goes up, but not by much. Let's see. Oops. Roll CPU. Huh. Could go up the tank mod. Reaction. Increases level 1 special by 20%. I kind of like that. Boost block rate 10% or lower. Extends the range of the... Yeah. Let me up this. Alright, whoops. Yeah, I don't have not enough ether crystals. Great. And, whew, wow. Alright, I guess we'll come back to that. I'll have to find some more of this. Okay, let's manage parts for empowering Poppy. Whoops, shit, wrong button. Actually, what do I hit? Hang on. Let's see. Here, roll CPU, tank mod. Element is Earth, nullifies one reaction. Let me take a look at one of these arts. Increases accuracy. Aggro, which is probably a good thing. Let's boost. I don't think damage absorption? Might not be terrible. Debuffs from enemies. I would actually like the aggro draw. Aggro draw. One, please. Thank you. And we throw that in her. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I need 1,000. I needs more crystals. Alright. Am I missing anything else? I think I'm good on the blade front at the moment. Just save. Alright. Let us continue on. What's this? Jaros? What are you up to? I know you've got a problem. I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, but I can't abandon my duties. I'd like to help. You're just too nice, Rex. The would-be mercs. No, not at the moment. Let's see, which way am I supposed to go? Oh, Vandaham. It's so weird. It's so weird looking. Dual size. Can we get to the mission instead of just flapping our gums?
We just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the blowhole. What do you say? Fancy being a mercenary for a day?
Just one day?
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
God, he's so large. He did not skip leg day. That is for sure. Alright. I'll have to... Not sure. Let me just... I'm assuming that he is a... Characters. Let me take a look at him. Yeah. He's that DPSer. Hits so hard. Let's see what we got here. Affinity chart. Oops. Let's actually... Let's see what this does. Increases damage dealt by HP 30 or less. Current HP. Evasion during art. No special effects. Damage dealt. Why would you not have Mega Muscle instead? Seems like a no-brainer. 10% of current HP when using the art. During the art, okay. Damage dealt by 100%. HP's 30% or less, okay. Let's upgrade this. Help to aerial creatures by 50%. Go here. Actually, like that again. And aerial creatures. And what's this one? No special effects. It's just a full-on damage. That is a pretty big damage difference. Alright. You know what? We will put that back and we'll upgrade it. Okay. Let's see. Now we will affinity chart. Your driver, after canceling a driver, maximum HP by 200. We'll definitely do that. 10,000 push-ups. It's a terrible idea. Auto attack, successful auto attack. Yep. Started the X. Boost maximum HP by 10%.
Getting better.
Ether by 20. Boost strength by 10%.
Yep. Job done.
So the X to Y at the start of battle. I think that's all we can do. Yeah. Let's do accessories. Damage by 25%. You better believe that. And higher level enemies. Sword being revived. Ether. Let's do that just for the sake of safety. Power characters. Use SP. Let me take a look at rock. Oh, these are all downgrades. Auxiliary core. Why not? Actually. It's up by 30% on affinities at max. Well, yeah, that works. And then the character to customize, change order. I'm actually going to bring him over here instead. Because I can. Oi. Come at me, beast. Rock is a win. Holy shit.
I hope it's not all of these.
Ooh, I got a sickle ability.
No problem at all.
Alright, so where are we going? Looks like we're going this way. He is running with his head sideways. Oh, you want a piece of this?
You lot don't matter, man.
Parts of everyone will protect us.
Thanks, Poppy. My spirit sword.
Good going.
Please leave it to Dora.
Muscle flag. Muscle uppercut.
Sweet juice.
Superbly done. You get my sight.
Comes.
Let's get where we're going.
And that's the end of him. he's not going to be around much longer.
Let me see.
What is the deal with all these little squirrels? That seems like a bad idea. Let's go this way. Finally do something with this.
An ether
Is he gonna Fuzurada?
Take it this is your first one.
Please Fuzurada.
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's guts.
Oh, it's a fart. He's built up a fart. I gotcha.
Is there a way through this thing? I can't see any way around it.
Hey, no fear. Rock, mate, you're up.
Aw, that's not a Fuzurada. I love the way that they make it out to be like this big thing that's impassable and will kill you. And then like Rock just walks up and is like, oh, I got it. Don't worry, guys.
Let's roll.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Alright. Continuing on. Jebba's outlook. Jumps like a goofball.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it! Perhaps
Sternum Arch.
you for a bit.
With New Game Plus, you can level down. I'm not sure. Why would you want to level down? What, to make things more challenging? Yeah, I hear that trying to fight something that's 40 levels higher than you can be problematic. That's a Triceratops. That's a Triceratops. It's literally a Triceratops. Oh shit! I just walked right into these guys. Oh shit! What is behind me? Oh, I gotcha. I got a cool. Gotta kill this giant Venus flytrap.
I shall destroy you. With rain. Make prosperity.
All I know is that when I was questing outside of Torgoth, there were plenty of level 99 monsters walking up and punching me in the back of the head. They had no problems with walking up and just one-shotting me. Fuck, I'm gonna miss this.
You can shall destroy.
Go around. Get him from behind. I don't know what it was, if it was a monkey or something. It was like some giant, yeah, it was kind of like a gorilla. There was also like a giant T-Rex walking around. And like I just like look in his general direction, and he'd look back at me and just charge up and just full on donkey punch me in the side of the head.
Let's do it, Mike! Crimson Storm!
Jesus, 17k? Fuck that guy up. He's not gonna be hanging around too long. What's up, Gursiki? If I'm pronouncing that right? Probably not, and I apologize for it. No one pronounces my name right either, so don't be too upset. That is literally a Triceratops with fur. I feel like this is just gonna piss it off. Yeah, shoot it right in the ass. Really, Rex? You never thought of using it that way? He's not happy. He is not thrilled to be here.
His element is now fire.
Rex's anchor shard art. Topple on foes, yeah. Stance and the break effect. Yeah, I know all about this.
Blind spot! We should contemplate retreat! Topple! Hang in there!
So one of your allies has inflicted break. Of course they have. Break on the enemy. Combo, break, topple, launch, smash. Take advantage and he has break and effect topple. Pardon your anchor shot, but I'm not playing as Rex. Not playing as Rex.
Nice one!
Too bad we win.
Make haste! Blind spot!
Damn it. I guess I'm tanking this now.
Blind spot! Just make use of it now!
How about I just call... Can I call you Gus? Does Gus work? Question of the day.
Just make use of it. Okay, watch this.
Oh no, I got the great blowhole. Well, yeah, because Van Ham has like fucking crazy damage. I guess that's my own fault. If I was still playing as Rex, it probably wouldn't have been as fucked. I have a very strong inclination I'm not going to be able to live through this. Unless like I just destroy him right now. Yeah, I know, but I've been playing as Van Ham, and if I remembered that I was going to need to be Rex so that I could use the break, topple, launch, whatever, then I definitely would have made that change beforehand.
You got it after seeing it once. Not bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts. But that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts.
Tell me your story, Van Dam.
Is to be smart with his arts.
Tell me all about your life.
His blade.
Protect my blade.
Yeah. It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts.
It's just oozing out of her.
If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
He's just too badass.
True driver. I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years?
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing.
What is that thing around Rock's neck? It's like a scarf of some capacity.
Those guys are pretty handy. Kid, you got a bright future.
I think I'm gonna spew.
Biggie Pon has scary face, but he very nice.
Suss me out, furry pond.
All right, so is that what he wanted to do? Just basically bring me up here? All right, give me Tora back, please. Change order. Get lost, Rex. Let's try this again. I just walk by you, or you're gonna be mad? You're chill, okay. No, but these Nefto lizards aren't.
Focus your fire!
Let's try this again.
Let us make use of it now. You
Sandstorm? Oh, no, I killed him. Never mind. Ha 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 ha. Ain't doing shit. I feel like this is something I should be able to interact with. It's so bulbousy.
Wow!
Aww.
Like I
That poor little Babu Titan.
Titan? So that weird power effect they clocked. Maybe this is the cause.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
I'll hazard it wasn't death by old age either. Might have been an accident. On the other hand, it might have been attacked.
Well, hello there, friend. Double friends.
Hey, look. Seems like this Titan dying off has stirred up something else.
This will be interesting.
Come at me! Only one monster!
Is it just the one? Elder Arachno.
We must endure. We make a great feat.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, the blowdown.
Give the word!
I think I may need Rex.
Stay strong.
damn it. I need Rex.
It's not good.
Poppy's stuck without you. Oh,
I will say
God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna need Rex for this one.
I will not do it again.
Cheers,
Healing halo. Thanks for the support.
Poppy will protect myself.
Tor, get out of the way of that shit.
Defense protocol activated.
Thanks for the support.
Ether anchor. Just give me that set.
Come on.
Stay strong.
Halo be deflected. In bad shape.
Ether anchor. Just give me that set. So sorry.
Sure. Poppy's stuck without you. Poor mate.
Operating at full power.
Tor will show them.
Operating at full power.
Just a scratch.
Tor, I need you to take aggro, please. God damn it. Get up and... Final disaster.
Blade combo, third stage. Make haste and retreat.
Stay strong.
Oh my god, thank the fuck Christ. Get shit on, asshole. Give me that core.
The blade returned to its core.
So that monster was in resonance with the blade.
Tora cannot resonate. Stinky monster can resonate. Not fair.
But Master Pawn have Poppy.
Oh, Poppy, yeah.
If a blade
I guess it's an evolutionary trait that
winds up
the
like this.
Tora doesn't really use his regular arms.
Like dead.
Nah. The crystal will start glowing again after a bit of time. Then a new driver can resonate with it. But
There's a but?
its memory will be totally zapped. It'll be reborn as a new blade. Won't remember a thing.
It's like a reset button on the blades.
That's pretty rough. To have all your past wiped out like that.
But memories can be painful as well. They can be a terrible burden. And a blade can live forever, as long as the crystal exists. It's just as well. Eternity is a long time to collect bad memories.
Pyra.
Pyra, you got something you want to share with us?
I was just thinking, sometimes being able to forget is a blessing.
Come on. Let's get finished up here.
Van Damme, what are you doing to that poor Titan? Do you like eat its soul? Jesus!
A core crystal!
What? Well, that's where they come from. Out of Titans. This one's brand new.
Just suck that right out of him.
Like a big steak. Right before you take that first bite.
Like a big steak. That's because, you know, steaks resonate.
With a bunch of drivers. Every time the driver dies, it'll forget everything and return to its core. Eventually, it'll resonate with a new driver. Drivers dying. Titans dying. The blade just keeps on living through it all. It's a never-ending cycle. An eternal history.
The history's eternal.
As mortals, we'll never be able to understand.
It's incredible.
Say a prayer. Kiss it goodbye.
But Pyra already had a body when we found her. Could her old driver still be alive somewhere? Perhaps.
Rex, you're thinking too much about this. Just accept the fact that, you know, she's helping you out. Alright. Holy shit. Ooh, I got a beastly. It's a beastly core crystal. Let us change characters. X to change order. Let's change him with here. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. Return to the training ground in Garfond. Can I just fast travel there? Sure, right there. Yep.
Off we go!
What will
Off we go. Training grounds over here. It's all about them load screens. Are they playing slaps? Oh, he's punching it. I thought they were playing slaps.
Hey, hold still. I thought you were a tough salvager.
What the hell are they?
Give me a break. Pain is pain, isn't it? How about
What are those things? They're like cotton swabs on sticks.
It's just a scratch.
Oh, it must be like rubbing alcohol.
Ah, that was on purpose. You were hurting me on purpose.
Stop trying to get into the pants of your blade.
I was just rubbing the lotion in.
Rex, you rubbed it too hard. It hurts.
Hey,
See?
you two, give me a look at that.
What the hell is he looking at? Stop looking at my junk.
Is this? Haven't seen this before. Don't know why a blade would be stuck with a bunch of wounds. And they're
Oh, they have the same cuts. I gotcha. They're like twins.
incredible. Never heard of such a thing.
It's all true.
I just thought it was an accessory.
No, it's not an accessory. That is faux show.
That's not my style.
Blades are supposed to heal up right away, no matter what the wound. If the crystal's in one piece and the driver's alive, nothing can touch him. So why is she all bashed up?
That's just how the chips fell. It is what it is.
What it is a problem. It means if one of you kicks the bucket, you both do.
You told me that a good driver always protects his blade. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna protect her.
Easier said than done, kid.
Oi.
Listen, Pyra, she saved my life, brought me back from the dead. So I won't die again. I've got to live, for her sake, until we get to Elysium, at least. We can make it together.
Rex, You mean?
Oh, I mean it.
Going to Elysium. I can't let that stand. It won't do.
He is just a little too feminine.
Show? The script exists
Like
for
more
a
than
reason.
usual.
Akos.
Please speak only when you're spoken to, traitor.
Traitor, traitor, traitor!
Wow, fuck this guy and his fucking blade.
You villain!
I didn't betray anyone.
Then why do you stand with them? You think that is where you belong?
But I...
Do I have to fuck this guy up now too?
Who are these goons?
Torna. They're trying to get their hands on Pyro.
Torna?
Akos, just tell us what you're here for.
Well, the Aegis, of course. I just had to come and see the leading lady with my own eyes.
Jin put you up to this.
Well deduced. Oh, by the way, his orders were to deal with you in whatever manner I see fit.
Whatever manner I see fit, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
He wouldn't. You're lying.
Why the surprise? Did you think he would still care about you? Oh, to live in your reality. Well,
Aw, poor Nia.
your pardon is
She didn't really do anything wrong.
so, time for you to shuffle off the stage.
Yeah. Like he's trying to squeeze out a poop.
Torna. They've taken the lives of too many drivers, including some of my crew, good people. Rumor says it's because they're collecting core crystals. So, if this Akos is one of them,
Like if we're gonna fight him, like at least let the man take his glasses off. That's all I can say.
village.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Ready.
Uh-oh, shit's about to go down.
Thanks for this.
No problem.
It'll be tough. His blades will roll. She can manipulate the ether in the air. It lets him counter elemental attacks by generating fields of the opposing element.
Finally, a decent opponent for a change. Let's go.
It's a 4v1 fight. You think he would not want to engage in this?
Put your best foot forward.
All right, so
Rex.
what's it? Let's
Just
see.
watch this. Quietly.
Full party deal massive damage. Party gauge. Chain attack by pressing plus. Turn can choose one of their currently engaged blade to form a special with. For example, chain attack, you have the opportunity to destroy the unhelpful element orbs. Specials, view special. Massive damage if it does smash. Let's see. Chain attack, the party gauge will be replaced with a full burst gauge. Full burst gauge will flip up a little each time you smash an element orb. Okay. Guess when full burst initiate, the enemy will be on the wrong end of massive damage. Element orb. This time let's just add water orb to Akos for free. Smash will effectively better off striking with a special that has the opposite element, in which case is fire. Party gauge for you, so why don't you try? Okay. Come here, Akos. Yeah.
Me first.
Right, so fire.
For it.
Flame Nova!
Excellent.
Tora, keep up.
All right, Poppy.
Time!
Elemental burst.
Flash!
Mia's turn.
Dromok.
Ready or go!
Raging tiger.
And another one.
Super.
You're up.
Let's keep up.
Sure, why not?
Tora, keep up.
Poppy.
Time! Naponic Storm!
Great. Finish.
And 10,000 damage, one burst. Not bad.
Hearts of friends. You don't stand a chance against us. Rolling
so let us do. Get up! Get up, fool!
I can battling.
Oh, I gotta do a side attack for this.
For sure.
Oh no, I'm shackled. What do I do? What am I missing here? There we go. Try this again. Need more damage. Whoops. Let's try doing heat. Oops, that may have been the wrong one. Alright, so let us help. Pandemic. Because we can.
We're up, Gramps.
You're not getting away. Super.
Tora, keep up.
Tora right here!
Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
Mia's turn! On it!
Raging tiger.
No elemental burst, that's okay. Alright, what did I miss? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Stand after by hitting the B button. So you can be very vulnerable, but if you die, you don't have a gauge. Lastly, killing enemies is a chain attack.
Why would the driver?
93 bonus stuff.
That they're taking each other's damage somehow.
So that means that the Aegis is,
Yeah, this is all starting to sound more familiar.
in that case, a little more damage, and she'll be easy to deal with.
Stop slicing my girl.
Kids these days, I swear, can't leave you alone for a minute.
Could use a hand.
Leave it to me. I'll take this dog down.
Wee tornadoes.
What's happening?
What? The ether flow's disturbed. How am I supposed to deflect now?
You and your fancy moves. You lack grit.
too many of these bit players. My interest.
I don't know why he's like surprised by this. He's like, why is it? Why I can't fight 4 of them?
Sure, sure.
He's just gonna slowly jump away. Oh, poor Pyra.
Pyra! Pyra!
I'm sure she's okay. Rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
She's not badly hurt. Dromark thinks she just needs rest.
That's good to hear.
Maybe. I used too much power again.
Or maybe it's because you just got done with like 2 previous boss battles.
Know what the difference is between me and that Akos fella?
Well, he's a bad guy trying to get Pyra. And you're... not?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. What if I told you that we weren't that different?
Huh?
My crew at the village, we think we're fighting for justice. But a just fight? I'm telling you now, there's no such thing. What people call justice, it's just an excuse to fight. War is war. The more you stand up for yourself, the more people want to fight you.
I find this to be very hypocritical coming from a guy who claims himself as a mercenary.
Listen, all I'm saying is, we've got our fight, and he's got his.
But what he's doing is...
Yeah, it's bad. But war ain't about right and wrong. Power. That's all it is.
Except for the Revolutionary War, World War II, Star Wars trilogy.
It's real. If we don't use our power, just because we're scared of it, we're done for. As for who's right and who's wrong, no one knows for sure. So all we can do is protect what's important.
I think I understand.
You think you understand.
We all got our own war, kid.
My... war.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, Pyra, you seem fine.
Yeah, I slept so much.
Good. Glad to hear.
Also, Nia's got something to talk to you about.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nia.
Rex, I want you to come help me.
Come where?
To Van Damme. I need to tell him about my past with Akos and all that lot.
Oh, good.
Ah,
Because
sure.
I'm sure that'll make him happy.
If you'd like me to, I will.
Thanks.
Nia originally said she was going to go alone. But I said maybe it'd be better if you went along too.
Maybe I should explain. Van Damme. He kind of
A
seems-
bit.
Haha, I get it.
Aw. Alright, what time is it? Holy shit. It's after 2 o'clock. Party formation has changed, yes, I know. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop, get something to eat. Kitten, it's been nice talking with you. I appreciate all the insight you've been giving me. I'll probably be back later. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this or something else. Maybe I'll do some Fortnite stuff because I suck at that. But it's definitely time to grab lunch. But thanks for sticking around, dude. I hope you had a good time. It's always nice to hang out and talk about some of the gameplay that's going on, that's for sure. Hopefully you hit follow and, you know, check out my YouTube channel if you get a chance, man. I put out videos every day, man. I'll catch you later, alright? Be safe.